I'll pull my old PDF up on my other monitor so I have some references for what I did last week. Okay. So we need to do enum sentence, short text 3. Oh wait, how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. Yeah, 10 words feels about right. And then we get 3 of these, and then we get to close it. So we go. Where's my dictionary? Let's get my lexicon up. Okay. So go you, which is going to have to be second person. We're going to assume that all talking is 3s talking to 3s. Everyone is a 3 is my system for talking about random humans in these syntax tests. So that would have to be T.
I mean, I actually did some world building around the syntax tests I got because I kind of assumed that their premises are real.
Fair.
With some exceptions. I removed the words bonfire and sun.
Yeah.
I replaced bonfire with shrine because the guys are religious anyway, so...
Yeah.
And I just removed sun because it wasn't exactly necessary to the sentence. It wasn't
just
the
on
sun
star.
rises.
Like, there's always going to be a star around.
Yeah, but I did some math about how fast the thing has to turn. And if I don't want it to be absolutely humongous, it's gonna turn around about once a minute.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So T, and then we're going to have to do...
which makes
here.
stars very bad reference points.
Yeah. Here, which was a minge. Minge. And then we do the progressive marker, which is...
No, wasn't it you who also did the maths?
I considered doing the maths and then never did.
I was bored at work, so I did them. They're like not hard maths.
Mospeto. And... exist again, which is nesone.
Here's a spoiler. Assuming you do the thing with, like, you know, rotation inducing gravity, so to speak.
Yeah.
Your day can't be a day long.
Yes. I am not gonna go into that much, like, depth on it.
I mean, like, one rotation of the spaceship has to be a minute or smaller, basically, for it to be not, like, unfeasibly big.
Right.
Like, at a rotational period of a minute, it's got a radius of about 900 meters.
Quite large already, then.
Yes. Knock it down to 40 seconds, and you can, like, half that radius.
I think my people are future enough that they have found a way to generate graviton fields. So that.
That's, like, reasonable, I guess.
Like, you know, gravitons exist, probably. And therefore we can create them, probably. That's a reasonable line of reasoning. Don't tell me it's not. You know? It's like how you know, what are other fundamental forces? What are fundamental forces we understand? Strong, weak, and electromagnetic? That's not actually called electromagnetic, it's called, like, electro something.
It's called the electromagnetic force, or the electroweak force, if you want to unite those two.
Yeah. Anyway, the electromagnetic force, you know, that exists, and we can make photons, so therefore...
Yeah, but we can also measure electric fields quite well.
My people figured out how to measure gravitational fields. We've detected gravitational waves. That's close enough for me. You know, we discovered electromagnetic waves, and then we discovered electromagnetic fields. So surely the next thing we figure out how to do is we've got gravitational waves. Now we just have to do gravitational fields, and then we'll be making gravitons before you know it.
You can actually, like, you know, you can kind of make gravitational fields plottable. All you do is, like, you fling some paint around. It'll fall towards the center of gravity.
Yeah.
So you have your field lines.
Okay. So this is bring your friends with you. It is go you here, progressive aspect, exist friend, exist you and friend of you. While you're coming here, be with your friends. Is essentially bring your friends with you, is it not? That's reasonable. Okay. So now, right now, we just have go to elk, SG to elk, here.
Reminder of this one, especially the title text.
I'll look at it in a sec. I just need to. I figured out a way to lay out my gloss that I can actually read through it without my brain melting. Now I have essentially infinite file space. So, what am I looking at?
Just next case that you've certainly seen before.
I have to filter through the 12 chats I have open to find it. Yeah, I've seen it. Fundamental forces. It's, I mean, gravity is a load of bullshit, though. It is not actually real. Like, no one tell the scientists. Gravity doesn't actually exist. Exist. And...
Probably my favorite title text that I know just right now is this one. Like, that's the first one in a while that I just, like, burst out laughing when I read it, because I didn't remember it.
That's fair. Right, what am I doing? It should be exist you and friend of you. Okay. And then we'll do an empty line so that they're more split up. Okay. And now I can do... I can make this easier to blitz between. Okay, so this is all the information I have encoded now. So what do I need to do? I need to make... I need to mark valency. This is divalent, which means it should be... Oh boy, valency. Divalent, initial syllable tone high. So that's ki, yeah. And then it needs a transitivity, which is going to be... Oh, wait, let's mark that I've made this divalent, which is going to be a 2v. Where am I putting that 2v? Should be on here. So, king, yeah. And then it needs that host for supersede to superior class to non-human. Okay. Next one. This is an agent, which means it is initial syllable high. Which it's only one syllable, so it doesn't matter which syllable is high. I mean, actually, would it? Yeah, it would, because how did I solve that before? I had suffixes you added if something was one syllable. Oh, that only matters in trivalent, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I need to add those back into the description of trivalent because single syllable words don't matter in monovalent because you can always distinguish because there's no final syllable tones, grammar, nouns, semantic roles. For monosyllabic words in trivalent sentences, is appended. Is appended, except this is \auth is appended to the agent and is appended if the word is an agent and Sue is appended if the word is a patient. Cool. Back to the challenges. Here it doesn't matter, so we can just continue as we were with bring friend. So we have this here now marks that it is the agent. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just going to mark these as agent patient. I need a list of glossing abbreviations. It's mathematically experimentally consistent, but it doesn't. Yeah, nah, but I'm pretty sure both me and Sasha know this stuff, nerd. But like, I like the idea of gravitons. I prefer this model of of science making sense. Oh, hey, Marek17. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are glossing things.
You know, Marek17 is just Marek.
Yeah, it's Mark. I mean, it's either Merch or it's someone impersonating Merch.
No, it's Marek.
Oh, Marek. Oh, Marek.
The guy who does the small discussions.
SD man. Hey, SD man.
Not small discussions. I'm an idiot.
What are you talking about?
That's Slorani.
That's Slorani now. It's Marek. He's What is Marek doing? Why do we care, Sasha?
He does the 5 minutes.
He is 5 minutes, man. He took over from
the guy who took over.
The guy who took over from Phonology.
That one, yeah.
Why? This subreddit is too old and I've been here too long. How many people removed from Phonology are you, Marek? Are you 2 people or 1 people? Did it go Phonology to someone else you, or did it go Phonology to someone else you? 2. Okay. I've been here too long. I've spent too many years of my life hanging around this place. Miss Dacknamore was after Funny, yep. And then someone else, and then you. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, we're glossing. This language is horrible. Have you watched any of the VODs Stroke turned up last stream to see this language? Because this language is actually the worst thing I've ever produced, and I made Van, so that's saying a lot. Samstian. Ah, yeah, that person wasn't there very long compared with Funanon and Miss Dacknamore. I remember those 2 a lot more clearly in my mind. Where do I put my list of glossing abbreviations? I guess I have to, like... put it right at the back? Yeah, putting it right at the back seems to make the most sense. Okay. So we've got... How do I bring in...
So, apparently my sister finished reading the official Harry Potter books and is now reading the one that doesn't exist.
The one that doesn't exist.
You know, the Cursed Child.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's a fun time. Is she? She's reading them in German, I assume. Then.
Yes.
Is her?
She doesn't speak English.
Is her German good enough? Like her standard German?
Yeah.
Fair. Like, I have no idea how to gauge at what point your siblings go from being like Swiss German to standard German as their I am good at this language.
I don't know. Reading comprehension is easier than speaking.
That's probably fair.
Like, I read the Lord of the Rings German translation with, like, what, 12 years old, probably? And I didn't struggle with the language at all.
Yeah.
Like, that was after I had already read through all of the Harry Potters, and was basically wanting for more, like...
I mean, Lord of the
fantasy
Rings
books.
has more not human language in it than actual human language, though, so... Like those books are 99% elven poetry and 1% actual story in German stroke English.
That was the large problem, to be honest. Because I did not care for the poetry. I was there for the plot.
Those books have plot? They're just poetry books. It's a big poetry anthology. Sergio, how do I format a list of glossing abbreviations?
Don't bother.
Yeah. I'm gonna do...
Figure out a way to do itemize without the dots.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've just typed out. Like, that exact thing is how to do an itemize without a dot, is what I just typed. Okay, what glossing abbreviations have I written so far? I'm just going to add them to this file when I use them.
But is that literally all you have to do? Label equals that.
You need to have the enum item
what's...
package.
How?
Enum
What?
item package. That should do
Enum
that.
item.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So we have got...
Because I have too many itemizers, and for some of them, the thingy isn't appropriate.
1, 2, 3.
So let's go through this.
This is first person pronoun.
This is fine.
This is second person pronoun. This is third person pronoun. This is monovalent. This is divalent. It's monovalent stroke. Intransitive. This is divalent stroke transitive. And this is trivalent stroke ditransitive. Okay, what other things have I used in glosses? I've got all of my, like, pronouns. Oh, God. Okay, what are my pronoun classes? Where's my pronoun table? This ugly thing. Hello? Pronoun table where? There. Okay, so it's... Okay. You did a taboo with an RXL. That's, like, honestly a pretty good idea. Yeah, I like that idea a lot better than what I'm doing. That's a good shout. Begin taboo RXL. Yeah, that is the correct way to do it. You're right there. First person pronoun. And you know what? I'm actually gonna stick a line between them though. You know what? Place item with any number of leading white space. That is replace that with new line replace that with like that, and then replace triple hyphen with ampersand. Oh, and I can just copy paste that into here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have been faster manually at this point.
No. Look at how many hyphens there are to delete there. And every single item.
I mean, you can just double click those.
No, that was quicker. I am a master of efficiency. Don't question my methods.
Also, I mean...
Okay.
Why do you even have triple hyphens? Do you not have M dashes on your keyboard?
No, I don't put non-ASCII in my document. I keep all of my tech files ASCII encoded so that I don't have to worry about encoding breaking if I try and open it up on like a
how do
Unix
you
terminal.
do IPA?
/symbol, and then I bind it to a more convenient command.
Jesus. But the commands themselves require UTF-8 encoding, I assume.
Do the commands themselves require what?
UTF-8 encoding.
What do you mean?
Like, the commands themselves can't be in ASCII.
/symbol?
No, the definition of the commands. Like, you have to have something like... You have to have something like this somewhere.
So I should look in Discord. This is a section of one of my folders. I technically have it here, and it's annoying me, and I'm gonna remove these now because I'm breaking my own rule with some of these.
So you do
019D.
You're working with the Unicode code points, basically.
Yeah. But that's not actually Unicode. That's just the symbol command, and then Tech knows how to interpret that, or Zetec does anyway.
I just work in UTF-8 coding. It's great.
Latin
I can just
small letter
type.
N with left
I
hook
don't have to worry.
is 0272.
My tech file is human readable outside tables and figures.
I do not intend for any humans to ever try and read my tech tables.
I intend for me to be
Like
able to
my-
proofread my tech stuff.
I mean, I can. I find \xj about as readable as, like, cool. It's anytime I have \x, it means the things following this is the x sampler symbol. So \xj, my brain will just pass as, yeah. Glottal stop. You are 0294. Okay. Okay. You are C with hook, which is C Sedalia. That's just C with hook. I hate to break it to you, Unicode Foundation. Latin small letter C with Sedalia is just called C with hook by the rest of the world. 00E7. By that I mean aubergine.
By the way, like, I can probably give you those Unicode code points easier because my keyboard can tell me code points of stuff I type.
Can I have the code point for eng, please?
Yes, assuming I am ever able to actually type out eng. It's
In hex code point.
there you go.
Oh, you just in Twitch.
Twitch. Because of time.
014B.
And then the next one is OpenO.
Yeah, or yeah. Uh, 0254.
And Latin epsilon.
Yeah, epsilon.
Right.
Yeah, Latin epsilon.
Specifically Latin.
Eh. Symbol sound meaning eh. 025B. Cool. And this
It is a distinct code point from the Greek epsilon, which wouldn't render in carousel.
Fair. Can you give me what the adjective is as well? Because at the moment I have an adjective Unicode character in this document. Yeah, you just introduced like 20
need to
compilation
check whether
errors.
the adjective marker is actually what I think it is.
I have 20 compilation errors over here. Why? Sure, tech is not the file because it's like short and tech, but the T's are merged, isn't it? Because it's done. Yep. Modifier letter apostrophe is apparently what the adjective character is called. I can probably get the adjective character faster than you, to be honest, because I can just copy paste it into here and it'll tell me.
Yeah, I had to like I had to check whether I got the right symbol.
02 BC.
Because I'm probably not actually using the right symbol. I'm just using a closing English quote.
Yeah,
this
no,
one here.
it should be 02 BC.
02 BC.
02 BC, yep.
Hang on.
Modifier letter apostrophe.
I'm using 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
It's the one I'm using.
Yeah, that's the fancy closing apostrophe instead of
Yep.
the regular non-closing apostrophe.
You're supposed to use the typewriter apostrophe for adjectives?
You're supposed to use modifier letter apostrophe.
I'm unaware of that symbol. Oh well.
Here you go. Comment apostrophe, glottal stop, glottalization, adjective. Is the comments for that language description. It is the official adjective one. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Recompile. Let's find out if this thing builds now. Yay, it builds, and there's no more errors in it because I'm no longer directly replacing all of the Unicode with backslash symbols fixed a compilation warning I was getting. This doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That is like the most LaTeX thing to have ever happened to me.
I don't get warnings at all right now.
Probably because you don't have them in titles at all. Some Unicode characters in titles, hyperref will balk on because it doesn't understand how to link to them if the very final character or the very first character or like a character in it has got a combining character attached to it. And it's a Unicode one rather than a symbol or some shit like that, probably.
Combining character, you said. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Never mind, that wasn't the title. I put it in the wrong place. Let's try like here.
I need to move these into
no
some
warnings.
files. You are going to be my new folder, HTML diagram folder, and then in my HTML diagram folder we are going to have a absec folder, and then in absec we are going to have two files. We are going to have diagram.html, except it's not HTML, it's HAML, so diagram.haml, which was this. Actually, you know what? No, let's store the HTML and CSS. Let's like export them. View compiled HTML. And we need a diagram.css, which is stored in here. View compiled CSS. Oh my god, compiled CSS is the ugliest thing that exists. Why did they make this language so horrible? Recompile. I mean, I don't need to recompile. That's not being used. It's just to get included in my my document afterward. Okay. Where are we at now?
I need a technical term that is better than thingy. Conjunctions attached to the end of the first coordinated.
The first what?
The first coordinated thingy. It could be a sentence if you have like, I saw him and talked to him.
Yup.
It could also be a noun.
Yup.
It could be the first item in a list of multiple things.
Phrase.
Thanks.
Noun phrase, verb phrase. Abstract that out one more. They're all phrases.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I need my pronouns on this. So all my pronouns. So we've got C0. No, this should be, yeah.
So, pronouns. Try to behave like normal nouns.
0.
This is the rule for pronouns.
Okay, so then we have got GL. Oh, this here is 0C, this here is NHC. We've got greater legal cast. Okay, ELC equal legal cast. Equal legal cast. lesser legal cast. LIC lesser illegal cast. Okay, and then we've also got subject, agent, path, patient, Don, donor, THM, theme, RCP, RPT. What do you do for recipient?
Check the wiki page.
List of glossing abbreviations. No, not list of places in Gloucestershire. List of glossing abbreviations. So we have agent, which is AGT, not AGN, so I'm wrong there. Now, what's subject? Subject is just sub. Yeah, SBJ or sub. It's sub. Agent is AG. Oh, it's just listing itself as A, because AGT is the agentive case.
A is the agent, indeed.
Do I just use the single letters then?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Because single
They're
letters...
well defined within your document.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm well defining them, they just look really ugly.
Unless one of them is S or P.
Yeah, S-A-P, D... T-R.
Well, I mean, S and P are actually still fine unless you have, like, distinct singular markers.
I'm using S, G, P, L,
I mean,
and D, L for my
I would-
singular, plural, and dual.
Yeah, I would do this.
Get to see me tab through to find out where you're talking. Yeah. It's actually...
1S is actually, like, just straight up preferred, at least by Leipzig glossing rules. Like, number and person should not be
except it's this.
separated by a dot.
Because plurality is marked by tone.
Yeah.
0,
What's
0s.
one,
Singular.
what's the 1.00?
First person. One first person, 00 C, 0 cast pronoun. I just picked a random one. If we're doing 3 to 3, it would be ELC, equal lesser cast pronoun. These are all defined in my list of glossing abbreviations. Because I have so many stupid glossing abbreviations. And then I'll have like DL dot and PL. Okay. This should probably be an alphabetical order, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's a pain. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm just gonna like go to sortthislistonline.com. List sorter alphabet online. Google, save me. Alphabetizer.flap.tv. Thanks, I guess. Yep, that's in alphabetical order. You've done exactly what you say on the tin. Thanks. There you go. The stream brought to you by alphabetizer.flap.cc.tv.tv. There you go. For all your text alphabetization needs.
Can you do custom alphabetical orders?
Can you supply a custom collation? No, but you can add stuff to the beginning of things. The day someone makes a website that lets 00 could easily... it's because every other cast marker is exactly 3 letters long. Because they are all of the format greater, equal, lesser, followed by legal, illegal. So GEL followed by LI. And then non-human, which is NHC. And so 00C keeps it the same length as all the others and makes it easier to spot. Yeah. LMP, QRST. Yep, okay. So what other glossing abbreviations am I going to need? I'm going to need every single one of the cases that I have. Oh, the aspects I have, sorry. Oh, God. I'm going to put my list of glossing abbreviations on the other monitor while I do this, so stream can't see it, unfortunately. Right. Imperfective is IPFV. H-I, B, C, D, F, G, H-I, J, K, L. I goes here. IPFV, imperfective aspect. PFV, perfective aspect. P, P, A, B, C, D, E, F, PFV, perfective aspect. Prospective aspect. PRSP. PQRS. PRSP. Prospective aspect. Retrospective is RET. Yeah, RET. Retrospective aspect. CPL is completive aspect. BC. And then inceptive aspect is INCP. GHIJKLMNO. INCP, inceptive aspect. Progressive is going to be prog. PRG, progressive aspect. I can put things in alphabetical order without singing the alphabet. Punction.
Punction, yes.
Punction. That's an aspect, yes. It's not in the glossing abbreviation list. PNCT? Probably. Morphosyntax, what do you use? Where are your aspects?
Doidenoi. Why is it doidenoi?
That's actually said toitenoi.
Why is it doidenoi?
It's toitenoi. Why is it not toitenoi?
Is that like tam particle?
No, that is just aspect. Aspects are words that you stick at the start of sentences.
Why is it fucking 3 syllables long?
I don't know. Why is mosh puedo 3 syllables long?
Because it's horrible.
Yep, exactly.
I'm never talking in your language.
No, neither am I. I've randomly generated so much of this that it's impossible to speak. But it's better than what Gua's given me for the relay.
Oh.
Yeah, let me just it's not a spoiler for me that you're not going to understand this language. It's not a spoiler for me to send you text in it so you can appreciate how disgusting it is.
I mean, I think I've seen it. This is the one with V's.
It's the one that doesn't make any... You can't speak it. It's just a bunch of consonants pretending to be a language.
I mean, I got one of those last round, too.
Yeah, but that was Dursk, wasn't it?
Yes.
Dursk doesn't count because it's, more than pretend. It's not quite... No, Let me find... I posted the sentence from this crap. Oh, you said to me, is that gibberish the relay text you got? Yes, that gibberish was the relay text I got. That I sent yesterday. does John have 7 million photos of Eve hair in half combo that I'm scrolling through? I'm giving up. Why is there so much Eve hair?
The Front National candidate, Marine Le Pen, has reacted to the news that Emmanuel Macron will be her opponent in the final round of the French presidential election. Here I will draw the line, she said. This Macron, he's not French enough. We have the acute, the grave, the circumflex, the sedilia, and the trema. Surely these are all the diacritics French needs? We must not allow more to come in from other languages. When asked about Le Pen's statement, Macron replied, what France needs now is an accent that leans neither to the left, like the acute, nor to the right, like the grave, but says right in the middle, I am the one. The Académie Française declined to comment, fortunately.
That's great. And
yeah, of course, it's specgram.
Where are aspects hidden in Deskmorph again?
I own Specgram's book, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
It's a nice book.
It's a great book. Page 233 somewhere.
Want some definitions for aspects?
Nah, I'm just trying to find the glossing abbreviation because they gave examples for all of them.
Yes, I'm really sure this is a validational. Validational.
A validational. That's not a word, Sasha.
Is this a yes/no question? As Lorani wants to join Mike.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sec. I want to change how I've spelt this to be punctual because that's what it is. That's what I thought it would be. Where is Lorani asking?
He's asking in Twitch.
You want to expire, never, single use, generate link, copy. Hi.
Hey.
That's a Slani,
It is.
whose volume needs to be increased.
So, Lorani, since you're French and all, did you hear the thing I read aloud from Specgram?
Yeah. Where?
Well, I'm not gonna read it out loud again, so here's the link to read it for yourself.
That is a great sentence.
Where is the link?
In Twitch chat.
Oh.
Punctual. Are you doing the speed lang, Slaw, or are you just?
I'm just watching reading what Sasha sent me.
Yeah. Let's just like do that though. There we go. Right. What other acronyms am I going to use? I've got my aspects, I've got my valencies, I've got my persons, I've got my pronouns. What other things do people use? That's like it. That's all people use. That's fine. Okay. Glossing time, right. So you are singulars, plural. Okay. So that's the progressive, and then exist.
You know, I think I've just finished the syntax section.
Needs to be monovalent.
It's like, I don't think it even fills a page. Let me check. No, fills about half a page.
I know I won't have everything ready.
Oh, but I do need to add a second subsection. Subsection adjective comparisons.
Suitable.
Because that's a thing I need to figure out.
These are
But I've
ne-
already figured it out.
So this
So
is
you just need to write.
Yeah.
ne sonner. Yeah, ne sonner.
Because adjectives are nouns, exceed comparison is trivial.
Oh, okay? You do it like this. Nice.
See,
No, my adjectives are actually just adjectives.
My adjectives are very much nouns. Like,
Well-
they need to be possessed by the thing they modify, which makes them
Actually,
the
my
heads.
adjectives. I plan to do some. Well, later I'll do some
Well, you have
diachronical,
about 4.5 hours to
Yep.
finish that planning.
and I think I will make my lang evolve an adjective case.
that's fair. I am doing verbal adjectives where if you put it in the divalent stroke transitive form, it's for making comparisons. So he is taller
yeah.
than her is he taller her.
Oh, you use valency. Nice.
Yeah. I have like a whole valency system.
Yeah, I just saw just a little screenshot in main.
Yeah. I've got. I mean, if you look at the Twitch stream in a second, you'll see I've got my ergab secundative alignment chart and stuff on screen right now because I'm
wow.
I'm reading the pronoun table below it, but
Nice. That's nice.
yeah, I made that very quickly. That was like very low effort, but it's come out pretty nice, so I'm a fan of it.
Honestly, I think the speed lang challenges should be just a bit longer than a week.
I think
A week is already bordering on not speed langing, though.
yeah.
Really?
I mean, the problem is the format of them.
I've copied this from, like, the same thing originally was a weekend, which works fine. It's just that you have to focus on it and do the bare essentials.
Yeah,
week
a
allows
weekend
you to
works
do more
fine. Then yeah,
If you
I
do
don't
it
know,
any
I think
longer,
that-
people will, like, first of all, lose track.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or just postpone it, procrastinate until the last moment. Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
I worked on this every day, which is, like, way more productive than I've been in ages outside of
Same.
work.
So that's verb tone done. So now I just need to do nominal tone. So you already have tone. Oh boy. You are.
I don't have tone in my language.
I mean, tone's one of the
Well, you have
requirements. Gotta get tone.
Why?
It's one of
It's
the
literally one of the
requirements for the speed lang.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Have fun.
No, no.
Get your tone. You can do
Read
pitch
through
accent.
the requirements.
You can do pitch
Yeah.
accent, but so that's on the agentive,
Grammar.
and then here is in the patientive. Not having a tone, okay. And then this word here should be superior to superior, which is
I
Tor?
don't see where it
Yeah,
says
tor.
tone. Oh yeah, okay. Yes.
tor.
Yes. Pitch. I do pitch accent. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair. And then t, u, both of those get to be in the low tone because this is monovalent.
I don't consider pitch accent to be tone.
Gurfo.
It's just really, really watered
Yeah.
down.
So this here is S and S. Okay, I think that's the gloss finished. Okay, where do I need to cut off the width though? Because this is going to go over the page. I need to cut it off at. Oh god, how have I broken compilation? undefined control sequence. Which one?
Does it specify? Yeah, it does. 126.
Yeah, no, that just tells me it's in this thing somewhere. It doesn't tell me which one it is.
Oh.
All the BS's are fine.
How do you spell exceed?
Oh,
As in-
yeah. You don't. You find a different word to use instead.
This is like the term used on the whiles page.
That's fair, but why are you not? Extra alignment tab has been changed to carriage return. Why is there an ampersand in here that I didn't permit? There is not. I am missing some backslashes next to non-human cast pronoun. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hey Knut, welcome to the stream.
I mean, Knut, I do the same.
Yeah, you don't have to like actively talk. You can just hang around. You know,
Yeah,
it's...
I just passively talk.
you know, without
I'm being
thinking.
talked at, even.
I mean, you know, that's fine.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, this is too long.
So prosody doesn't count as tone, right?
What does not?
Prosody.
Prosody, no. You can't have prosody.
Prosody? No, even if you define like intonational boundary tones, I still wouldn't count that.
I also would not.
Oh shit. Well, I have to do a tonal system.
Have fun. Okay, and I need to lift all of this stuff out here.
I do some kind of pitch accent, but it's so limited. It's just one tone inflecting lexically.
Okay. 5 and 5, which means this should compile nicely, probably. Go. That's 11 compilation errors. That's the opposite of compiling nicely. 1, 2. Oh, it's this thing here.
Why are you hammering on your keyboard?
Because that's how I find and fix errors. I slam on my keyboard. Undefined control sequence. No, this is incorrect. Oh, there should only be one T there. I hate the fact that short tech is spelled with one T instead of two. That's so stupid.
It's short X, short example.
Yeah, but it's like not though. It's short tech. So.
No, it's not.
Like, I understand what you're saying, but also...
It makes sense, but fuck you.
Yeah, the Slarney is correct, essentially. My hand types 2 T's, and I trust my hand's intuition. Okay, that right there is a completed gloss. It's a gloss I've already written, because I wrote it yesterday, but now it's written in a much more legible format, meeting any changes I made to the language. So we have... Kirchnecho, Hos, T, Minge, Mosh, Euto, Nesone, To, Tit, U, Kurfo, Nge, Ti, and that is bring your friends with you, which is more literally.
And by the way, Knut, the fact that it was bring your friends with you was random.
Yeah. So that is come here
People
with your
keep getting the
friends.
same things as me. Also, why are you using all caps instead of small caps for glossing?
Convenience of typing, and also it like literally doesn't matter because
It looks way better in small caps.
but then I have to do small caps. I need to.
You're welcome. So you don't have to type it out.
No, I'm doing it in